have to admit that in recent videos, I've been very particular about immigrants because I'm also an immigrant in someone's land, and I believe that we deserve better. I believe that we actually impact so much. We should be able to research and do better for ourselves. One of the biggest mistakes many immigrants make is believing that working harder automatically means becoming wealthier. It doesn't. You can earn over 70,000 euros, $90,000, 100,000 pounds, and still have very little wealth. Many immigrants know how to earn money, but very few of us were taught how to grow money. When we first move abroad, most of us focus on surviving. The usual, like finding a job, paying rent, sending money home, taking care of the family, and there is nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not. But there comes a point where we must ask ourselves, is my money working for me, or am I working only for money? Today, I want to share something that changed the way I think about wealth. It's called the 4 asset classes. Most wealthy people own one or more of these assets. The good news: you don't have to be rich to get started. I believe that this video is going to be of use to everyone. Please remember to stay tuned and go nowhere. Before we discuss property, gold, and shares, I believe your greatest investment is you. Yes. The biggest return I've ever received wasn't from an investment account. It wasn't from investing in myself. Think about it. Learning new skills, getting professional qualification, improving communication, building confidence, learning leadership, and developing digital skills, like starting content creation. Every new skill increases your earning potential. Many immigrants work hard, but we also need to grow. The more valuable you become, the more opportunities you create. Sometimes the best investment isn't buying another plot of land. It's becoming a better version of yourself. And I can actually attest to that. I'm really proud of myself because I feel I've really invested in myself this past years. And I believe that you should be the first priority in all of this. Let's talk about an asset. An asset is something that has the potential to grow in value and generate income over time. Many of us unknowingly spend most of our money on liabilities. Example: expensive car, designer clothes, the latest phones, luxury items bought on credit. These things aren't necessarily bad, but they rarely build long-term wealth. Like the world buy assets first, then they enjoy the reward. But most of us like to do it vice versa, and that is not the best. So let's talk about the first class of assets. That's called commodities. Commodities are natural resources that the world depends on. For example, we have gold, silver, cocoa, coffee, oil, natural gases, water, copper, lithium. Many investors buy commodities because the world will always need them. Gold has been used for centuries as a store of value. Cocoa powders, that's the chocolate industry. Copper is essential for construction and electric cars or vehicles. Lithium is critical for battery used in electric cars and electronics. As immigrants, you don't need to own a gold mine. Get that right. You can gain exposure through regulated investment funds or companies that produce these commodities. The key is to learn before you invest. So the second class of investment is real estate. I love it. This is probably the favorite investment among immigrants, if I'm not mistaken. Owning property gives people security. But here is something I've learned. Not every property is an investment. I had to learn it the hard way. Some properties cost you money every month. Others make you money. There is a difference. You can invest in rental apartments, students' accommodation, commercial buildings, warehouse, agriculture, and holiday rental. If you are buying back home, don't only ask, where is the cheapest land? No. Instead, you should ask, where will people want to live 10 or 20 years? So look for a place that is close to good roads, schools, hospitals, businesses, population growth, and also infrastructure. And please do your due diligence, like use lawyers, verify ownership, avoid buying land because a friend says it's a good deal. Make informed choices, but not on emotions. Now let's talk about asset 3, that is businesses. I believe businesses is one of the greatest creators of wealth. Why? Because your income is no longer limited by your working hours. A business solves problems, okay? Think about businesses people always need, like food, healthcare, education, transport, agriculture, childcare, cleaning services, technology, logistics. You don't need to resign from your nursing job or whatever job that you find yourself. Many successful businesses start as a side business. The question is, What problem can you solve? Remember, businesses create income. Jobs create salaries. Now let's talk about the asset class 4, which is the paper assets. I'm not really into it, but I know people really do so well on it. This is the one that many people avoid because it sounds complicated. Like paper assets include like stock or shares, exchange traded funds, bonds, mutual funds, money market funds, pension investments. Forex is often mentioned too, but active forex trading is highly speculative and many people lose money. If you are interested in it, make sure you understand the risks and never invest money you can't afford to lose. When you buy shares in the company, you become a part owner of it. Imagine owning a part of a company that grows over decades. One of the greatest advantages of paper assets is compound growth. Your money earns returns, and those returns can earn returns too. So it's really good. It's not about getting rich overnight. It's about consistency. It's important that we protect our wealth. Building wealth is important, but protecting wealth is equally important. Every immigrant should think about an emergency fund, health insurance where applicable, life insurance if you have dependents. Let me reiterate that. Life insurance if you have dependents. It's very important. Pension contribution, a will or estate plan. One unexpected event shouldn't wipe out years of hard work. No, it shouldn't happen. We are actually putting in so much, and I believe that we deserve better. It's important that we don't invest emotionally. Don't invest because a friend is doing it. Don't buy because everyone is buying. Building a mansion to impress people, investing because of pressure. Instead, ask yourself, does this investment make financial sense? Will it appreciate? Can it generate income? Can I comfortably afford it? So it's important that we don't invest to impress others. And also I have to mention that it's important that we don't put all our eggs in one basket. Imagine having a pension, a rental property, shares or ETFs, small businesses, some exposure to commodities. If one investment struggles, another may continue to grow. So diversification doesn't eliminate risks, but it helps manage it. One mistake that people often do is waiting until they are rich before investing. Don't wait. Start with what you have. Consistency often beats perfection. Every small investment made regularly can grow significantly over time. I have people actually asking me, is it important that I build in two countries, like back home and then where you currently are? As immigrants, we have a unique opportunity. We don't always have to choose between abroad and home. For example, have a pension where you work, property back home, global investment through ETFs, a business in your home country. It's all about creating options. Not putting all your future in one place is the most important thing and what you should actually look at. Wealth isn't built through shortcuts. It's built through wisdom, patience, and discipline. So I want to leave you all with this. Many immigrants are incredible at working hard. Imagine if we become just as intentional about investing wisely. Remember these steps. Invest in yourself, build an emergency fund, learn before you invest, diversify across different asset classes, avoid scams and emotional decisions, okay? Build a legacy, not just an income. You don't have to become wealthy overnight. You simply need to become wiser with every financial decision. Which of these 4 asset classes interests you the most? Is it commodities, real estate, businesses, or paper assets? Share your thoughts in the comment section. I would really love to hear from you. If you would like, I could also make, videos on each assets, okay, probably by bringing in a resource person, okay, and I believe that it's actually going to be of good help to all of us. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, remember, don't just work for money. Learn how to make money work for you. We are all growing. And remember, this was actually inspired through a very close brother and also through research and my little experiences and also experiences from other people. If you have any suggestion on any topic, remember to leave it at the comment section as well, and I'll definitely attend to that. See you all soon on my next video. Bye.